Arg. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel, and Loose Pepah, the series. This is where we look at the morning newspaper and try to make light of like whatever, if we can. So the news isn't such a serious thing. You get some news, know what's going on, but not like get all about it, you know? Because there's obviously a lot to get about in the news, especially nowadays. I don't know, man. It's just like, you used to hear these like, hey, I grew up Catholic, Roman Catholic, right? Out the boy, all that stuff. Now I'm trying to be like more smart, akamai, about and this and what I really believe in part of our 12-step programs is like, what do you be honest and open-minded and willing, and what is it that you really believe, and that kind of thing. Not just whatever you say, but there's a lot of that whatever you say stuff with, of course it's like belief system. That's what they call it in anthropology, the belief system. But I used to hear like these people with the apocalypse, right? Like, oh, the apocalypse is hitting, especially the evangelical, which is like the Baptist things and the awakening and the Great Awakening, great history stuff. Man, predestination, all that stuff. It's just kooky what people believe. But then you look at, your own belief, it's like, is it kooky? I don't know. But these guys would go out and they would predict the apocalypse on May 11th at 3 o'clock in 1800s, and they'd all gather into the giant woods thinking they're all going to be raptured, and then nothing happens, and they got the calculations wrong, and they'd be calculated and then nothing happened. Oh, how silly. The stuff, it's just kind of it's just kind of like, revelations. It's like symbols and stuff to get you to think and act a little bit more morally, beasts and dragons and trumpets, and I'm starting to actually wonder. I see stuff on the YouTube, and they're hands down, it's already been happening. And they have visions and visions. I've been to Texas, You ain't gonna fool me with that. Visions. That these, as big, I give the prophecy, and I was jello about pudding, too. I stick to if it ain't Vatican approved. They go out and investigate. I like about the Vatican. They go out and investigate stuff. They go, yeah, we got a team of investigators. It's like the Inquisition. Well, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to talk story. Just wish you some time to tell your story there. Good morning. And happy Veterans Day to all you veterans of all your wars on the U.S. And I'm going to extend that to, I'm just going to keep it the U.S. right now. To avoid confusion. But of all the wars, all the veterans, right? All. So it comes from World War I, on Armistice Day, when they put down the arms on the 11th hour, on the 11th day, of the 11th month. I don't know if they got the 11th second part, but hey, whatever. Plus or minus, gotta come in there somewhere. And now it's November 11th, so happy Veterans Day. So I'm only Boy Scout. I only made up the Boy Scout, so I salute you with Boy Scout, and I thank you for your service. I love the military people. I was like, if all my friends are military, I'd be fine with that. People in Hawaii, they got different weird attitudes. Because big military bases, Marine, Navy, Army, Air Force. They don't have an Air Force base. It's kind of like, well, they got the Hickam thing. And anyways, blah, blah, blah. Medal of Honor moves on. Blah, blah, blah. So here's the hot. Today is November 11th as well, which is Wednesday. Celebrating and mundane absolutely nothing. Yay, Wednesday. I'm supposed to be making this short. Okay. The thing says pre-testing is working. Okay, and there's this lady, I don't know, is she hapai? Oh no, it's just a picture. She knows the hapai. I'm just fat. That's not. She's walking her little foo-foo dog with a mask on. So, it's working. Pre-testing is working. Test and travel. I think that's what it is. The surveillance testing program surveillance testing program meant to be a key safety net in the reopening of tourism. It is test and travel. Has found 18 COVID positives out of 15,158 tests of travelers to Hawaii since October 19th. The voluntary program is meant to accurately assess how much coronavirus may be coming into the state despite pre-travel testing that allows travelers to bypass the mandatory 14-day. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the voluntary test on top of pre-test test and travel. So the early results of the positivity rate of 0.1%. Because gee, you gotta sample people that already went through pre-travel test and travel, right? They already went to bypass quarantine. They went through that. They put a lot of money to go so they don't have to be in quarantine. So you get a pre-tested sample, and now you're retesting that sample, and they're like patting themselves on the back almost, like it's only 0.1% positivity rate. The rates are going down. See, that's where you can get that's why statistics, you can get a false sense of what's going on. They want a real sense of what that's the thing. That's why pie graph, okay? For me. And Venn diagrams. Because they kind of look like butt cheeks. Sorry. Booty call in my mind. That's another story that probably will never be told. Because it just ain't happening. Everyone else is like bragging. Hey. I'm like, daily cases 87. Positivity rate 3.2. It's a little high. Cam drive-in residential tower plan is recast. Cam drive-in. Oh, that's right. I think we lost over the Cam drive-in movie. There used to be the last of the drive-in movie theaters. You want blast from the past. You want something that needs to be revived. I don't know. They can't do it in Hawaii. It costs too much land. It costs too much. But the drive-in movie theater, and Cam Drive-In was the last one. Now they're gonna make it into what used to be is now going to be a high-rise housing. It's going to be a freaking skyscraper. Developers. Won't be no Hawaii left. And here's this guy, Henry J. Kaiser's first hotel back in the day, 55. What the heck is this guy? The Hawaiian Village open to the public. Like, what the heck is that guy? It looks like I don't know, some type of strange old guy sitting in there with a screen. Yeah, I like my accommodations at the Big Grash Hack. Election officials do not detect fraud. Yeah, there hasn't been any fraud detected. Oh, they even they counted some people who voted out of state. Now they're in-state resident voters, but they counted them as fraudulent. Now they're like military stationed. So they're like, this is Nevada. So they're residents of Nevada, but they're stationed somewhere. So they're still residents of Nevada. So when the mail-in votes come in, right? They're votes for Nevada, from Nevada. Votes for Nevada. Nevada was a write-in. Biden, Trump, Nevada. Who's Nevada? But you get it. And they just counted those votes as fraudulent. Like bastards. freaking. And then they like tried to backpedal it too. They tried to. Well, didn't know. It's like that kind of crap. It's like a brat little kid. Biden brushes off Trump's refusal to concede. Oh, might as well. I wonder if it's going to come down to escorted out of the White House. That is going to be. Oh my God. The guy's got well, you look at psychology. He's a cult of personality. It's built on his brand building, Trump and his name on all the towers, and now he's brand building his presidency. He's like Trump everything, and then he's trying to act like you're invited along. That's why he gets all these dummies to be Trumpy bear stuffed heads. But now he's like, the ego has to be real high, conceited. Egotistical has to be real high to do that, and now that's preventing him from having the humility to go, oh, okay, I lost. So now he's like stuck up there in the Trump Tower of ego. Travesty. Ooh, it's going to be looking weird. Disgraced card. Thank you for that psych moment. Yes. Trust me when it comes to psychological matters. I had a little developmental psych. And it was all injected in my ear one time. Would you like a flu shot? System could home the 30th tune. System could become the year's 30th named storm. Just when you thought it should be safe to go back in the water. Jaws reference? Come on. The record-setting tropics are getting crazy again. Tropical storm Eta. Alpha, Beta, it's a 29th named storm, and there's one off to the side, and its name is Theta. That's the first sound in the Greek alphabet. Here comes 3 banned from Yellowstone for cooking in hot springs. Oh my God. You go to Yellowstone, you see the hot springs, they're like, oh, it's so blue. And they're like 120 degrees. It's like, and people jump in, like, oh, and they're, if they rescue them, like flesh is falling off of it because they're like boiled like that. Boiled alive. Watch out for the Yellowstone. If someone's trying to cook their wieners in there. And then, let me tell you, when it comes to cooking your wiener, you have to be very careful. And on local business, contentions parking lot advances, Caldwell call up Steve Wade, Mass Mayonnaise suggests, okay, and here's good old Caldwell. Mayor Caldwell. He's Mayor, the lame duck guy. He got voted, well, somebody else got voted mayor, and now he's still mayor. And he's like going to the people on the beach going, here's your mask. I got a little box of masks. It cost me $11. But if you don't use it, it'll cost you $100. Now, they haven't stuck that mandate in yet, but they will. They're doing that little edge, boom, we told you. So you can't say, you never told us. So that's what they're doing. Psych again. Another psych moment. The psych in the public. Do what I say. Sometimes I think I have a little angel on my shoulder telling me what to do. And the other side is the devil telling me what to do. Rally phase, I hope the main economy tests the Apple reveals its new superpower computer chip. Yeah, Apple. You got the M1. Another Happy Veterans Day. The computer chip in the new Apple. They gotta have a MacBook Pro that's 13-inch. I'm jealous. Except for the 13-inch part. Need a big screen. What do we got here? The big Q? Oh, let's see what's in the big Q then, shall we? It says, should President Donald Trump concede the election for the President-elect Joe Biden? The one I accidentally read yesterday. Hello. This is Dr. Strangelove. And we shall have a bunker with all the most select bodies. Of course, they will have to be the best breeding quality for the most attractiveness in the bunker. Okay. Should Trump concede the election to Joe Biden? 2% mixed, undecided. 26% no. Results remain in dispute. No. 72% yes. Voters have spoken. Need smooth transition. You know, you got the letter of the law, spirit of law. You ever hear that? There's a letter of the law, like technical, right? Devil in details. And then there's a spirit of the law. What is it actually there for? What is the law, the rule, actually made for? The guy got elected, you know. The fraud things are frivolous. They're just bogging down. It's like procrastinating. Where's that other thing? Hey, fresher, and waiting, and all that stuff. And I'm almost gonna forget what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. And the fraud things are frivolous, you know. It's just going to bog down courts, or just going to take a long time to throw it out. It's going to make a lot of ruckus. He's going to scam all his supporters for tons of money as long as he can before he actually gets physically removed. Screaming, they stole it, it was cheating, it was fraud. And then, and something I was going to say, but whatever. Stop sucking out my mind. It's trying to think, so it uses the energy like mind molecules are being sucked into my mind. Listen to me for psych advice. What I'm saying is, I don't know what the heck I'm saying. It's dumb is what it is. Oh, it's all stupid. What they should do is, they should pay attention, the spirit of the law. They should pay attention to a smooth transition. I mean, the damn fool is, I know he's president. I respect the office, but not the guy. He's firing people because why? He fired some secretaries of state. Veterans Day. Secretary of State. Hey, come on. What do you think of Veterans Day?
Reporting for duty, Commander.
I'll bet. But you're part of the Empire.
Fight for the Empire. I need a weapon.
Oh my God. Don't you think you're getting dangerous?
Orders received. Mission is a go.
Holy crap, what are they teaching our children? Alright. Let's take a couple of these letters to the editor because we want to know what you think. You, and you, and you, and you, and you. What do you think?
Enemies on the move.
I'll bet. Enemies on the move. We gotta get on the move. Democrats offer nothing but lies and cheating. I already did that one already. Saying something new. Loud vehicle engines disturb quality of life. Maybe. Over the last 4 years, there was lots of fraud. Statewide mass laws. Yeah, that one. Democrats offer nothing but lies and cheating.
Trooper standing by.
Yeah, he's proud too. He's proud of his. Yeah, I got my hand on my boys. I'm proud. Nutsack, freaking humor. All right, let's try this one. Democrats offer nothing but lies and cheating. Your headline, GOP still in denial, is misleading. Cite article. I'm sure you are not ignorant of the fact that the election is determined by the Electoral College's vote and confirmed by the count of the Senate. The vote counting is not finished and subject to serious fraud investigations. The unprecedented mail-in voting and whistleblower reports of fraud should be your headline. Please remember and report that the Democratic Party and operatives, the news media, big tech, and their M1 chip, academia, Hollywood, Wall Street, Gaza, academia, Oh, pip pip. Harvard or Yale? Oh, both. Oh, I'm Oxford. You. The military-industrial complex. Thank you, General Eisenhower, for warning us, at least. No one gave a crap. Have been perpetually working to overthrow a duly elected president for 4 years without success because they are frauds. The Democrats have nothing to offer except lying and cheating. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Howard Araki Waipahu. Well, Howard, I'd like to say about your... Thank you for your editorial. We all value your opinion. Sorry to inform you, he lost. The frauds are lies. And as far as trying to overthrow a president, this thing called balance of power built into the United States Constitution. Who was trying to overthrow that? Sworn to protect the Constitution or overthrow the Constitution? Which is it, Mr. Pumpkinhead? Over the last 4 years, there was lots of fraud, blah, 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 statements, blah, 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 blah. Oh my, no, don't tell me. Oh yes, tell me, it's going to be long. Oh. Trump will continue to tear down democracy, so I just do that one. Last 4 years, reuniting to be a difficult task. Statewide loud vehicles. I don't want to do the loud vehicle one. Let's do this other one because that makes the yin to the yang. I don't know. If you've got a yang, you need a yin. You know what I'm saying? They were born man and woman, yin and yang. Ooh, let's not go down another little territory. Hey, Trump will continue to tear down democracy. The election results are in. Thank heavens that on January 20th, we the people will have a president who believes in democratic values and processes, not selfish values of a mob boss. But nobody should expect that Donald Trump will go graciously or that it will be easy to repair the damage that he has done to the United States. Since he has spent 4 years doing everything he could to tear down our democracy, it is foolish to expect he will stop doing this on January 21st, or that he won't continue trying to do this over the coming years. I hope that the District of Columbia has a SWAT team ready on January 20th. Oh my God! As the government evicts Trump from the White House.
Ready for action.
He may have some of the Proud Boys.
Let's move.
Proud Boys.
Orders received.
Hey, what do you think of Proud Boys?
Mission is a go. Let's move. I need a weapon. Lord Vader won't accept defeat.
Hey, look, Lord Vader. Tell him to go shove it up his exhaust pipe. We need to beat some sense into you.
I need a weapon. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. Orders received.
We've heard that.
I need a weapon. I need a weapon.
Look, we can do this for a long time.
Mission is a go. Let's move. I need a weapon.
We'll have to work on you. With the SWAT team standing by and intervene when he is dragged out, kicking and screaming. If we try this, the SWAT team can send them back.
Can't be caught standing around doing nothing.
Shut up. Can't be standing by to send them back to the place where they belong. Thomas A. Wills, Kamiki. Thank you, Thomas Wills of Waikiki. Well, one, I think you're right. I'm on that bid side. And two, I like it's vigorously worded. Vigorously worded. You win the award. You win the T-Rex award. I can't find it. And anyways, we need to get this show on the road.
Trooper standing by.
Yeah, I bet. So, have a wonderful day. And don't forget, hang loose. Aloha.